السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي واجعل لي وزيرا من أهلي هارون أخي اشدد به أزري وأشركه في أمري كي نسبحك كثيرا ونذكرك كثيرا إنك كنت بنا بصيرا. اللهم علمنا ما ينفعنا وانفعنا بما علمتنا وزدنا علما نافعا. آمين. ربنا آتنا من لدنك رحمة وهيئ لنا من أمرنا رشدا. رب لا تذرني فردا وأنت خير الوارثين. لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم. وصل اللهم على محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه وأتباعه وسلم والحمد لله رب العالمين. آمين. Welcome everyone. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. So inshallah we are going to, okay. Inshallah, my aim is today to come to the end of Fatiha study today. So, very brief introduction, just a reminder. We are studying Fatiha specifically for a specific purpose, because Fatiha we recite every day in our everyday prayer, and how many times a day, depending on how many rekat or units of the prayer you perform, but quite many. So we have to know a great deal of it. And also seeing the example of using Fatiha, a little bit deep study of Fatiha, trying to see how the words of the Quran are interrelated, intertwined with each other. None of the words are accidentally happen to be there. That is what we have been concentrating on. After defining who God is, and His being the infinitely merciful one, and requires, if He is infinitely merciful one, He must satisfy my infinite needs of my feelings. So how can I satisfy my infinite need, the infinite needs of my spirit? It is impossible to satisfy it here, but my feelings are here. So we said these feelings are just the promise of the Creator that if you realize that to be the creator of the universe, I am study the universe and see how I am an infinite, absolute being. So if I created you with the infinite need, definitely I will satisfy your infinite need. That is my promise. That is why we said, İyyâke na'budu. I can only worship. Although the translation says, you alone we worship. But I turn and connect it with the preceding and the following word. I can İyyâke, only you. Who are you? The one who is the Lord of the universe, who is merciful, and who is eternally merciful in the creation. The eternity of His qualities are manifested. And since it is eternally merciful, must be eternally merciful, He must satisfy my feelings. So I can only worship a one who has these qualities. So look for anything in this world which may have this quality. I mean, everything is transient. Everything totally depends on their creator. So it is impossible to find any other source in the creation, in this universe, that he can satisfy. That's why we say only the owner of the universe, creator of the universe, deserves to be worshipped. That's why we worship. We emphasized on we, the word we. Why we? Since I am speaking, we emphasized on the importance of the word we, because or the pronoun we include everything in the universe. All of us are performing our glorification, our praise, and declaring your greatness in the way that we are created. And I am a conscious human being and I am a speaking human being, so I can express it with my tongue as well. So now we worship you. So what is the purpose in worshiping? Only worship, yes, but at the same time, I can only, or we can only present our needs to you. Nobody else, nothing else. I cannot ask anything else in this universe to satisfy my human feelings. Although I may see that, no, if I am hungry, of course I go to a restaurant or any place, a greengrocer store, and buy something. But ultimately, I am asking the creator of whatever I buy from there. Whatever I buy from there. These are just transporters. They are not the source of existence of anything. So that is why we say we ask for help, we seek help only from the one who deserves to be worshipped. That's why we connected إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين. So we cannot ask for help to anyone other than the creator order of the universe. So we studied on them. Now, specifically mentioning, we have all these verses were I passed by last week. We studied. They were just presenting us what the pronoun were we includes. Now, today we come here. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم. Usually it is translated as guide us on the straight path. Guide us to the straight path. There are different ways of understanding it, and we will go into details. Now, we said, help me with my bodily needs. Okay, it's fine. Help me with my bodily needs. This is my bodily needs, and it is only valid until I die. Nothing, it doesn't go beyond the grave. So do I only ask for the satisfaction of my bodily needs until I die? But I am a human being. So I ask something more. We said, let's talk about the definition of straight path, not curved, deviated, swerved path. What is straight path? No, we didn't come to say, no, on this straight path. What do we understand from straight path? When you say stuck, yeah, what do you want? Well, what do you want? I was just, being in a sarcastic way to attract our attention. Do you want to go somewhere, travel, or have your holiday so that you want the straight path to there? So take it, it goes the straight path. There is no need to ask for God for it. So what do we mean? Any idea? What do you understand from straight path? Every day you keep asking God, guide me to the straight path. For what? What is that? What do you mean by straight path? An idea?
Few things come to mind. One is anywhere any deviation from the path would mean that there's more trials, more tribulations if you get sort of lost in the dunya. So it's that's one, and the other one is
No, that's correct. The straight path must be somewhere straight. So where do you want to go?
Jannah.
Jannah. It's a good answer. Yes, continue. Yeah, I want to go. I want to be transferred into an existence, a type of existence where what Jannah represents in my mind. Yeah, okay, excellent. Any more?
Oh, well,
Oh, excellent. So that is what I want to go to satisfy my infinite needs, but perfect. Infinite, but not satisfied quite. I'm not happy with it because my feelings say, no, no, no, must be perfect and infinite. So Rahim, it means infinitely merciful, refers to this. Then coming to Rahim one, turning to the Rahim one, take me to the straight path. So this brother wants to go to paradise. After the concept of paradise also is borrowed from the Quran. So what do you really mean by paradise? No? Anyone?
I think like just to be under protection of
Protection from, but yeah, from, yeah, continue.
basically the path kind of creates a feeling, implies like movement, that there's going to be ups and downs in life. So it's if you want to stay on the straight path, there's safety in that the straightness. So you want to stay on the protected.
So it means you want to stay in the straight path. The destination is paradise. How are you going to reach paradise? Another question, of course. What is the means of going to paradise? Are we going to take what, airplane or something, aircraft? So how are we going to do? How do you, yeah?
Believe that things aren't predetermined and you have some like capacity to determine how you're judged in the end, you could see being on the straight path as maintaining like your code of ethics, or following the laws of the religion, maintaining your faith
Yes.
in the midst of whatever you encounter.
Exactly. The same thing in extra one. Don't go straight away from your destination. Of course, there should be no curving. Eh? Straight means the shortest. Everybody knows that between 2 points, the shortest way is the straight one. If you go right and wrong, it becomes longer. So we want directly. Now, how are we going to do that? What are we asking? Keep what? Uh, uh, I wouldn't make it more difficult. The main message is an extra to what you said. Main message is, my feelings are here. They are thirsty. They are really dying for, craving to reach the destination which satisfies it. How can I satisfy my destination for my human feelings, all sorts of feelings, to be satisfied? Only one way is to directly connect them without letting anything else in between, any mediaries, directly connecting my feelings to their source of existence. So who gave them the desire for for you, paradise. So good, with this clever brother wants to go paradise straight. This is what I want as well. So you want not to go right and wrong and do your functions perfectly. So your feelings directly connected to your source of the existence of your feelings. So whoever gave me, I understood that the Lord of the universe gave me. So only the Lord of the universe, the creator of my feelings, can satisfy what my feelings need. They are, because he is the one who created me with this feeling. So we have to connect it to its source of existence. So how can I do that? Only acknowledging the source of existence, the creator of myself. So without saying that, or deviating means deviating. What deviating means? I say, no, I'm hungry. I'm eating some chocolate. Okay, then I'm eating this. So I eat chocolate and I ask God to take me to the straight path. Chocolate is in between, then deviating the path. Directly, while you are eating your chocolate, it is not the chocolate who is satisfying you, but the creator of the universe is satisfying you. It is just a vehicle. Now we have to learn how to utilize the created beings as vehicles so that I can board on them and go to the source of existence of this vehicle and myself. That is how we should do it. While my tongue, my body is enjoying, and these human five senses are perceiving, catching the qualities in the creation of anything that I am enjoying in this world, even watching the sky, beautiful sky, for example, stars up there, beautiful. Now, this is a vehicle now. I will use this vehicle as entertaining me and informing me of their creator, the qualities. So while my eyes are looking at the star, my feelings will go directly to their creator without deviating, using it as a vehicle. So when you are driving a car, where do you want to go? Wherever you want to go. Car is not an obstacle. The car is not a means of deviation, just a vehicle. So you benefit from it. So this is the straight path, means without dirtying your mind with any means, seemingly causes. We call them causes. So without giving credit to any cause, because they don't deserve it. Matter. They don't know what you are eating. The things don't know. Only their creator has given them existence and provided them for you. So yes, you want to say, the straight path means that is my telephone. I want to speak to you, directly connect you without going to any deviation. Yeah, you want to
say it reminds me of La ilaha, the concept of La ilaha, that whatever you're looking at, that's not what's satisfying you, that's not your creator. But it's like you said, I think once before, when you pull a fruit from a tree, you don't thank the tree, you thank the one who created the tree. And the
creator, the tree, creator of the fruit.
Yeah.
If you are taking
fruit. And the tree is just the vehicle by which you
do. And also fruit is another vehicle.
Yeah.
So so if you say, I am benefiting from the tree,
Yeah.
and also the tree is created by God and I am using the tree. No. Directly to God, tree is not being an intermediary between me and him. Just a vehicle. Now, another beauty of this word is İhtina esratal müstakim. This is a little bit Arabic grammar. There are various verses in the Quran which says İhtina ila something. But there is no ilah here. Now, for example, if you want to go somewhere, if I ask you, say that I want to go, let's say I'm a foreigner, stranger, and I want to go to a hotel, for example. Can you show me how can I get to a hotel? He says, go there and then turn right and then left and on the right hand. But this is called ihtina ila. Do you notice this detail in Arabic? Ila. It means he pointed or directed you to the way which goes to the hotel. This is ihtina ila. But there is no ilah here. Ihtina sırat al-mustaqim. That means, I don't know how it's translated it, guide us on the straight path. I mean, okay. The language-wise, on the straight path, in the straight path. I don't know this detail in English, but very much aware of Arabic structure. If someone said, if I ask again the same person, is there any hotel here? Then how can I go there? He says, okay, come here. Here is the hotel, takes you there and puts you in the hotel. That is called ihtina sırat al-mustaqim. Put me in because guide me to is different from put me in the straight path. Because if somebody describes me the way, go this way, and on the way I may deviate. No, this is directly put me in the straight path so that I will directly connect my expectations, feelings, because I need to be satisfied. I need my feelings to be satisfied. Directly put me in there. So I will find myself in the path. That is the beauty of the language. Again, who are those God has blessed? I see, that is another. Now, ihtina sırat al-mustaqim. But this sırat al-mustaqim can only be possible, the path of those you have blessed. Now, it is another beauty, an extension of it, description of it, further description of it. What is that? You have blessed. Not that I am going to be successful. I am going to ask you to make me successful. How? However, you have done, you have made the others to be successful, make me successful as well. Because those people who reached the straight path and was successful, now muflihun, in the language of the Quran, muflihun, those people reached there only asking your help and fulfilling the purpose of reaching the destination. That's why we specify there, for example, if I say, God will teach me in the Quran, God will teach me in the universe, and I am going to follow it, I am going to be successful. This verse says, no, you should always feel the need from God to give you success. So that is why the path of those you have blessed. Who are they? This is of course, we know that is Fatiha. Yeah. And immediately afterwards, the beginning of Elif Lam Mim, the section Baqarah. And the beginning of Elif Lam Mim explains here, هُدًى لِلْمُتَّقِينَ الَّذِينَ يُؤْمِنُونَ بِالْغَيْبِ وَيُقِيمُونَ الصَّلَاةَ وَمِمَّا رَزَقْنَاهُمْ يُنْفِقُونَ وَالَّذِينَ يُؤْمِنُونَ بِمَا أُنْزِلَ إِلَيْكَ وَمَا أُنْزِلَ مِنْ قَبْلِكَ وَبِالْآخِرَةِ هُمْ يُوقِنُونَ أُولَٰئِكَ عَلَىٰ هُدًى مِنْ رَبِّهِمْ وَأُولَٰئِكَ هُمُ المفلحون. أُولَٰئِكَ عَلَىٰ هُدًى مِنْ رَبِّهِمْ. Be careful. So let me emphasize on the importance of the specific words that related to this ayah. All the God-conscious people who believe in the unseen keep us the prayer. They keep up the prayer. Sorry, they keep up the prayer. They perform their prayers and give out of what we have provided for them. Those who believe in the revelation sent down to you and in what was sent before you, those who have firm faith in the hereafter, such people are following their Lord's guidance. They are on the Lord's guidance, and it is they who will prosper. Now, what do they, in order to be successful, these are the qualities that I have to try to bear in my being so that I will deserve God's help to put me in straight path. So this verse, أُولَٰئِكَ عَلَىٰ هُدًى مِنْ رَبِّهِمْ. Those people, now, on the guidance from their Rabbihim. Where is it? Those who faith and such people are following. Yeah, such people are following their Lord's guidance. It means we have to do all these things here, believe in the unseen. It is not our subject. I'm not going into details. Believing in this unseen, the first one, it means absolute being, absolute, the creator of the universe. So that is one. And performing your prayer regularly and give to charity out of what God provided for us. When you give the charity, don't be proud of it. Just be thankful. God gave you the opportunity because it is not yours anyways. It is given to you. So you just give out a bit of it. And believe in the revelation that God speaks to people, human beings, in order to guide them verbally, because God is so merciful. Universe is wonderful as evidence. That is one. No, human feelings are wonderful again, as pointing out who their creator is. That is two. And revelation speaks as if they are not enough. Give us more, extra. That is three. And prophet comes and teaches and represents it. That is four. So believe in this. And also this is important. What was sent before this Qur'an? What does it mean? The creator of this universe doesn't speak only to you. All human beings at all times. He speaks and guides them. You have to, we simply say that simple way of understanding or very primitive way of understanding at beginning is just to say, we believe in Torah, we believe in Bible and other books mentioned in the Quran and the Quran as well. That is what, no. This is, of course, physically correct, giving the name, specific name to the previous creation. But what we have to be very careful about, God has always been guiding mankind. Not only now, always been guiding. Now we are also aware of what is going on, what is happening, and we are also hearing the God's revelation. When we say that we believe in the books now and before, what we have to understand from it, God creates the universe and also human beings, and this God, he created me with the ability to speak, created me with the ability to understand the speak in other people's speech, other people's speech. Why do you think it is only to communicate between us? The one who created you with the ability to speak, do you think he himself also has the ability to speak? So you have the capacity to understand the speech. So God said, I have given the capacity to understand the speech and understand that I am the one who speaks and created you with the ability to speak. I'm going to speak to you. Do you understand or not? The one who created me with the ability to speak and understand the speech must have a purpose, not only temporary bodily needs. So my spirit wants to know who my creator, who my owner is, what is the purpose in my existence. So my creator must answer my questions, because there are many questions that we cannot find answer in this world. Let's assume that we have never heard revelation. How do we know that why we are created? How we are created, we can discover and say it's a wonderful, wonderful acts of creation, existence. Who made it? I don't know. It is wonderful. I don't know. And I want, I don't want to die. But there is death. What is this contradiction? What is the point in existing within this contradiction? To torture myself? What's going on? I need explanation. Why the universe is so meaningful? And also my consciousness asks, why is it so meaningful? Why I really desire happiness never ending? Where are the meanings? Where are the answers? Assume you have never heard anything from Revelation. Now we are in a culture that we keep hearing God, hereafter, day of judgment. And from one aspect, it is good that we hear this. From another aspect, it is bad that we hear it. You know why? Because we take it for granted. For granted. God created us. And paradise and hell are waiting for us. Where did you get these ideas? From the revelation. If there was no revelation, how would you know that paradise exists? Next, there will be another life after death. Is there any sign? Sign means, is there anybody who's coming back? No. But the universe is created, the world especially, the living beings are created in such a way that we think that this tree died. No. Through the very insignificant being, small seed, another tree comes. But I thought it was dead. Where another one? Yet there is something magical going on here. Assume that there is no news about revelation. You should go crazy if you seriously think about it. There is no answer, because your mind, now you heard that you can think about it, comprehend it, but your mind cannot really go beyond the universe, because this is what we are. If you have some friends from Far Eastern countries, some Chinese friends, they have no concept of God, no concept of creator, the universe. Where is it? Because they cannot go. That is why they don't know what's this. Because they haven't heard anything. So if we are careful, we can utilize the already existing information. Otherwise, if we don't question, how can I approve it? It becomes an obstacle saying that I know God created, God promised us a next creation or a hereafter. And I'm not quite sure, but he says there must be angels, there must be something. We don't know. Then we don't investigate and we don't question. We don't wonder. Yeah.
Questioning when you feel like there's no answer, you feel more comfortable. And also the other end, when you get the answers and you like stop questioning, you're also leading with your comfort. You're like, oh, I have the answer, I don't need to continue questioning, because that then brings you to a point where you may not fully know, or you're still at a point where you might get conflicting responses from.
So do you mean that we have to be interactive with my ability to ask the question and look for the answer? Yeah, both needed. Both sides are needed. So that is excellent. So we have to question and then appreciate the answer. If you don't question, you don't appreciate the answer, you copy-paste the answer. So while we are reading the Quran, that is the news I get, right? I have to question, can I confirm it? Is there a way to confirm it or just learn it? I keep saying that. Universe is not created to learn from. What? Universe is created to investigate, question. Hey, tree, you are wonderful. How did you come into existence? But materialist people, what do? Be careful. Materialist science. Study the tree and said, tree is doing in this way, in this way, in this way. Itself. Evolving it, adapting itself. But itself. That's a trick. They are learning information from the creation. They don't ask the question, how come you exist in this way? That is the trick that we think that, now we are in the global world. Everybody all over the world study the universe. Lots of information we have. Junk. If you don't ask the source of it. Yeah.
I was going to say, if you listen to like little children,
Yeah.
they're like 3 years old, 4 years old, they ask why for everything.
Yeah.
Always. Why is the grass green? Why do I have 2 hands?
Yeah.
Why does the strawberry taste good? I think about my niece, she's like 2 years old.
Oh, yeah, it's wonderful. They ask, when the father and the mother keep saying that, Muslims say that, God does this. Where is God? Where is God? How can I explain this? Well, yeah, this imitative way of speaking puts the people in trouble. So we have to question this. That is why the one who created the universe, the one who created me, I have to ask this question: why am I conscious of my own existence? Why do I ask these questions of why did you do this? What is the purpose in it? Do you do anything purposelessly in this world? Just walking. What are you just walking? Why? I don't what? Not exercise. You find yourself stupid. Yeah, but you have to ask the question. Everything. And to reach the purpose. For example, I have been given eyes. Why? To look. You do look. So at the end, you will die. Just to die to look. Or just to look to die. Purposeless. Do we accept it? Unfortunately, that's why we keep away from death. Of course, we should protect our life. That is something else. But we keep away from the notion of death because we don't have no answer. Those people who don't listen to the revelation. That is why as soon as human beings are created, the one who created the universe, the human beings and the universe, of course, must provide the answer. Otherwise, it would be contradiction in the existence of human qualities. That is why in Islamic tradition, Adam is regarded as to be the prophet, who was the ummah of Adam himself. It is interesting. Now, even one person, he must receive the revelation, any human being. So God, we have to believe in the previous revelations as well. Now, En'am Talehim is the important, that is our subject is, we have to ask God, my Creator's help, to be in the help, like those people who had these qualities deserve to be put in the right path, straight path. So I have to, again, like them, do my purpose, as our friend mentioned. We have to do our responsibilities in this world, acknowledging God, believing in the items, and of course, not, I believe in the hereafter. Why? Because Quran says so. No, because of this and this and these reasons, because everything, the evidence is created in the universe. So we have to look at the universe, benefit from it. Even the Quran gives many examples of resurrection. And then how we created, we are getting, for example, creating a night after, and then afterwards day, this beauty of the universe, the beauty of the verses. ربكم الذي خلقكم, no, الذي يحيي, the ayah. Where was it? ثم يحييكم ثم إليه ترجعون. Where was it? Anyway, the meaning is this. Worship your Lord, your God, who created life and death. Then he will give you death, and he will resurrect you again, because you have been doing it. He has been doing it, performing it. It's showing you at night you are sleep, you sleep, daytime you wake up. It's another person. Now, night a creation, day is another creation. Tree is creation, seed is creation, out of seed another seed creation. Winter is creation, spring is created. Out of dead material, water, dead. Soil, dead. Air, dead. Sunlight, dead. They have no power. They have no life. And seed, dead, is dead. Seed is dead. Out of dead material, living beings are created. So why not? When you die, the one who is creating and performing this, why not to create you again? Since he promised you with these senses, he will do it. Inshallah. Oh, that's one of them. But which ayat was it? كيف تكفرون بالله وكنتم أمواتا ثم يميتكم ثم يحييكم ثم إليه ترجعون وكنتم أمواتا. Where was it? Baqarah, page 4, I think. And it's not difficult. But so you can read it. There are many verses. This ثم يحييكم ثم يميتكم ثم يحييكم ثم إليه ترجعون. Many verses, not one, two, in the Quran. These are the examples even the Quran mentions, and also universes that are out there for us, inshallah. So let's go further. صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم. So connected to صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم, connected to اهدنا الصراط المستقيم. صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم. So describing it, which kind of صراط is it? So in order to reach this صراط, I have to ask God to help me. So صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم is connected to غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. This is a little bit hard. Now, the path of those you have blessed, but we have to make the distinction between the path of those you have blessed. So we have to say, not of those who have earned your anger, qadab, and nor of those who have gone astray. Now, this is an interesting thing that we have to talk about. Usually we understand, as a result of literal reading of the Quran, we understand that Ma'dub, because there is an hadith narration, by the way, and we have to learn how to read the hadith as well by studying this verse. One or two companions came and asked the Prophet and said, who are they? As everybody wants, who are those people who have earned your anger? It means deserve to be cut off. So anger, anger is the better word. And who are those going astray by themselves? So who are they? And the same companion, the Prophet speaks according to the capacity of the audience. So companion said, are they Jews and Christians? The answer is, who else? No. Now, some scholars took from this hadith and say, these are Jews or the children of Israel, Ma'dub, and those gone astray, Christians. But we know that, first, the Quran gives general principles. Always we have to read the Quranic verses as, I give the example of, as constitution, not as the law book. We cannot read the Quranic verses as law book. We have to see this is a constitution. In the constitution, general principles are. Some people deserve, because of their choice, to receive God's anger. It means not happy. God is not happy with them, which means, if we do something, God gets angry with me. No. This is the only way that you can translate it. For example, you made something. Yeah. For example, let's say a mother cooked the nice food and prepared for the child, and child threw it away. You say, Of course, human beings are weak. They get angry. But in fact, uh, rather than getting angry, do you know that uh, mother is not happy with it? Why? Because mother's purpose in preparing the dinner for you to enjoy it, not to throw it away. It means you spoiled the purpose of your mother. Of course, mother is not happy. So if someone makes this computer with full capacity as it is, if someone uses it or spoils it or breaks it, you know that the engineer of the computer will not be happy. It's so simple, right? That is what qadab means. And these people uh, describe it as qadab because I have to make two points here. One, if you have two children, all right, one of them you taught everything, and the other one, let's say he doesn't know, he's not aware. If both of them makes the same mistake, which one you get angry more or you are not happy with more? You say the first one, that's your brother or sister. He doesn't know, I understand, but you know. Yeah, you know, and knowingly do it. That is why children of Israel, usually we call them Jews, children of Israel represent those people who are aware of God. They have book. They have the concept of prophet, right? And let's assume we don't know who does what, right? We have to be careful here. Quran always gives example on the Jews who are aware of the revelation, who are aware of the prophethood, messengers, and who are aware of belief in God. These are not only Quran and the Prophet. Do you remember the hadith I narrated now? Said it. They speak, they speak in general terms, but with examples. Examples must be concrete examples, so that people hear it, learn it through visual imagination of certain people. A person is not born as Jews or as Christian, as Muslim, in creation Muslim. It means Muslim, not the, how do you say, civil identity. No, civil identity means, I am Ali, I am Muslim. Now, but the Quranic word Muslim means submits to truth, the reality. So when you read the Quran and read the Hadith narration, you have to say those people who submit to the truth. And as Muslim, there are many examples in the Quran that we cannot really use it as an identity of a person. No, Muslim means an attitude, attribute of a person. So no one is born as, let's speak about Jews. As Jews, what makes a person a Jew? Not because it's flesh, isn't it? Born in flesh. No, what makes what makes a person who's, let's say, physicist? Because
The physicist answer is because they study to be a physicist.
no, he knows the physics.
Let's say they're thinking, how they think.
Now, the one, the understanding they follow, yeah.
With the Yahud and Nasara, could it be that the Prophet ﷺ was talking about specifically that group of people, not Jews in the way we.
No, it's the example. Representing certain attitude. Now, well, I don't know who you are, but when I look at your behavior, the way you live, the way you express yourself, I say, I think this lady is a Muslim. So your appearance, physical appearance, doesn't make you Muslim. It only your quality, human quality, makes you a Muslim. Only a quality of a person makes him as Jews. So representing the Maghdub, those who are those who earn God's anger, is not happy. God is not happy with them because they represent an attitude who doesn't appreciate what they are taught and who really deviates, corrupt what they are taught. Oh, God didn't mean this, this meant like this deviations. This attitude makes a person a representative of Jews or the children of Israel in the Quran. So if a person or has person heard of the revelation Quran? Yeah. And is he aware that God employs prophet to be taken as an example? Yeah. Now, Muslim, Prophet Muhammad, they say, it's a prophet employed by God. Okay. And is he aware that revelation, God speaks to human beings and Quran is his speech? Yeah. If he doesn't apply it or deviate it, try to change it and misrepresented it, in the language of the Quran, he falls into the category of Beni Israel, Jews. Because they have the same qualities. Heard God really didn't explain everything in terms of his belief. God, I believe in the creator of the universe, but I don't care about what he says. Now, belief is in the end. The knowledge he has requires that he has to follow the prophetic exemplary life. He doesn't. Many people don't pray. Many people don't really follow the exemplary life of the prophet. And many people don't study the Quran. They don't know what the Quran is. So he falls into the category of the description of, in the Quran, Jews, the people of Beni Israel. Same qualities. So when the Quran says the people of book, who are they? Ahl Kitab? Sorry? Yeah. But the same qualities, if I deviated. Quran never speaks about people. Attitude, represented. Give us the example. The Prophet also does the same thing. Because people understand only with the example. Abstract notions are difficult. Still, it is the 21st century. The Prophet was speaking in the 7th century. People, who are they? Who don't know even how to read and write. The Prophet's addressees, the people who he was speaking to, didn't know how to write until 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 30, no. They asked the Prophet, how many days we are going to fast in Ramadan? The hadith is in the Bukhari. What did he say? 29. They don't know what 29. He said this. Be careful. Right? Count. You count.
1,
No.
10, 20, 9.
29. And what he said in the continuation of the hadith? We are illiterate people, and our ummah is illiterate at that time. So how he is expected to explain the abstract notions? Human beings don't understand abstract notions easily. You have to give concrete example. If I say the infinite qualities of God, who are called Asma'ul Husna, which is best to say that go and study, for example, a bird. See how he was created. The way perfectly fulfilling its mission, and beautiful creation, example of the creator, the qualities of the creator of the universe, because he is created, the bird is created within the context of the universe. What you understand there? The one who created the bird must be the one who created the whole universe, because bird is created within the context of the universe. Give the example. Give the example. So, Madhub, those people who are provided the information and not have not been loyal to the message of God. Darling, they don't take notice of anything at all. Directly deviated and explain everything in the form of natural happening. Dalim means they have no connection with the creator, totally lost. Why it is described in the hadith, it may be interesting point, described in the hadith as those Christians, because Christian theology, Christology, based on, yes, there is a creator, yes, we know that, but giving the divine quality to a created being. That represents what? Giving the divine quality to matter itself. Because matter is, even God created it, matter acts with the qualities as God created it, and now independent from God. So, brothers, just give us 2 minutes, we will conclude and we will join. Right, 2 minutes, just 2 minutes, inshallah. So, very quick, غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. We have to know that we should never fall into this category, forget about God and explain everything in terms of matter, and everything is driving from matter itself. Matter is developing, or knowing the revelation and believing that there is a creator, but has nothing to do with me. Now I have to do it by myself. But God created me, okay, but I have to take care of my life. This is the representation of Madhub. So we have to be very careful and ask God, please don't make me fall into none of these two categories. Only those you guide. It means straight path. That is how this straight path is described. What is straight path? Straight path? What is not straight path? In the following verses. Inshallah, I'm sorry, the time is up, and even late. So we have to stop here and join our people to make the Jama'ah. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم وآخر دعواهم أن الحمد لله رب العالمين بحرمة